made this for less than $10. Sure did. I'm going to show exactly how we did it. Keep watching. Now I'm going to secure these to the wall and be sure that they are anchored well. All of those pieces that I used, these actually were sourced from a local thrift store. So, baby, I was saving. This particular pothos I've had for years. This is my granddaddy pothos. I have propagated so many plants from it. I found the longest tendril that I could find that was trailing out of the actual plant, and I cut it to use for our wall art installation. And I could cut as much or as little as I needed because actually it's going to grow right back. This is a plant that keeps giving. Now, let me tell y'all about these wandering Jews that I have. I, for the life of me, I can't grow them in dirt, but in water, I can grow them. So I had a plant that was just not doing well, and I cut off what was still alive, and I stuck them in these actual glasses. So they've been living in these glasses for a while. So the process of cutting a pothos to make basically to propagate from is really simple. As you can see, I'm cutting the stems in between the nodes, and the nodes are literally those little brown nubs that the leaves are growing from, and from those little nodes their roots will grow once these are placed in water, and essentially they can grow a whole nother plant. And this is just a really easy process. It's a great way to multiply your collection of plants. I cannot say how many of these I have given away because I have lost count from how many have come from granddaddy and grandmama pothos plants over the years. So this one little trail of these leaves is going to create quite a few cuttings that we're going to use for this project. And hey, it is absolutely free. You know what? Use what you have. Sometimes it's not all about what you spend, it's how you use what you already have. And I am all for that because I really didn't want to have to go out and buy plants for this project. So these two plants are going to work beautifully together. And when I say beautifully together, you see the variations in the colors. We've got a lighter, brighter green. We got a little white variation on the pothos that you see in between the two nodes. That's where you cut. And these wandering Jews are absolutely beautiful. You got a little bit of that purple contrasting off of that white and green variation, the stripe of those leaves. Listen, can't be twisted. I want to show you guys, look at those roots. I've had these in the water for a while, and they've grown some really healthy roots, so I'm sure they're going to keep growing. Right there, you can see them as I take them out the water. And I'm just going to pull off anything that looks a little rotten, maybe things that wouldn't keep growing or could cause the plant not to act right. Now, when I put these in here, I was trying to figure out how to make them stay. My original plan was just to use water, but it really wasn't working as well. But as you can see, I'm trying. You see how it's like shifting over, and I'm like, okay, come on back over here. So here's my solution. We got perlite. Now, I have actually propagated bare pothos stems with perlite, and it works great because whereas they will rot in water, with the perlite, it creates like a substance that holds the water, but it's not too wet. So once I put the perlite in there and the water, I realized, hey, that was definitely going to work. And it held the stems right in place of where I needed them. And not only that, but it allowed me to arrange them without their flopping over however they wanted to flop over. So I filled all of the glasses, and we're just going to one by one, very carefully place them in this holder. I'm looking at that. Is that a bug or something underneath there? I hope not. I don't need any bugs. Hey, look, it came out great. This was a plain blank wall, and now it is a focal point in my dining room. And I'm so excited about how it's going to grow and develop and become even more beautiful. Look, if you like this project, I've got a free guide. The link is in the description, and you can grab that and use it to do something similar to this yourself. And like and subscribe. See you next time.